How's it going, guys? Jay's here, back with another standard deck tech. I'm here today with a blue-white flicker list with some new cards from Bloomburrow. The idea of the deck, it really is a kind of a tempo style deck with the ability to flicker and make our instant sorcery spells cost a bit cheaper to get even more value. So let's get into the deck. First off, we're running 3 copies of the Phantom Interference. Good counterspell. We don't have Make Disappear anymore, so we got to kind of go for a different two-drop counterspell. And this is a pretty good one anyway, because you do have the option to make a 2/2 flyer if you so wish. Then we have 3 Steps Ahead, best counterspell in the format, very versatile. You know, you can loot, which is always very, very nice, and create a copy of a creature you control, which is very good, because we have a lot of creatures which are pretty good for that. Then we've got 4 copies of Get Lost, really good removal, very versatile, dealing with creatures, enchantments, and planeswalkers. Then we've got a brand new card, we've got the Thundertrap Trainer. It is a 2-mana 1/2. with Offspring, so you can pay 4 additional mana and you get a 1/1 copy of it. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put them into your hand, so instant sorceries and the like, which is going to be very, very good. We've got no more 4 copies of No More Lies, great counterspell. 2 temporary lockdown against small aggro decks. Then we've got 3 copies of the Salvation Swan. So this is a 4-mana 3/3 flash flyer. When itself or another bird you control enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature you control without flying, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it at the beginning of the next end step. Which is pretty cool, kind of like a Restoration Angel if you remember that card. Kind of that effect, really. Then we got 4 Spellgyre. So it's a 4-mana counter spell, or you can choose to Surveil 2 and draw 2 instant speed. Very, very good. Like the versatility of that. Then we have the full 4 copies of this big old fish. We've got Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. Is a 4-mana star, which power and tough is equal to the number of islands I control. And we're running, what, 8 islands in the deck? Which, you know, isn't too bad. But then, when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you get to put a flood counter on a target land. It becomes an island in addition to its other types, so it can get bigger every single turn if you have non-islands. On top of that, has the first instant sorcery spell you cast each turn costs 1 blue less for each land you control with a flood counter. So that's really good, right? That's making things like your No More Lies cost 1 white mana, or making your 3 Steps Ahead cost 1 less blue, and things like that, which is going to be very, very useful. And then we have 2 Starfall Invocation, new board sweeper instead of Sunfall. 5 mana, gift a card, so you can give them a card. Destroy all creatures. If you give them a card, then you get to return a creature card that was destroyed this way from my graveyard to the battlefield. So it could be an Eluge, it could be a Swan, it could be whatever, which is going to be pretty good. In the lands, we've got a bunch of basics and a bunch of dual lands. We've got 4 copies of the Restless Anchorage to get in there and deal additional damage. Demolition Field to play up some other creature lands. In the sideboard, we have 2 copies of the Flanker. This is good to just remove graveyards and just as an overall like threat and blocker, which is always pretty good. 2 more copies of Temporary Lockdown against creature decks. We've got the full 4 Tiebinders coming in. This is going to be very good in the grindy, mid-rangey matchups, which is going to be pretty decent. Same with the Chrome Host Seedshark, which is usually pretty good against aggro, but also very good against control decks if left unchecked. Then we got 1 Beza, the Bounding Spring. I actually tried this before in a different deck. I think this is a really good defensive creature. It's a 4-mana 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, you get to create a treasure token if your opponent has more lands than you. You gain 4 life if your opponent has more life than you. You get 2 1/1s if they have more creatures than you. And you get to draw a card if they have more cards than you. Just a really solid creature. And very good if you can just like return it and flicker it and God knows why else, because that makes it very, very good. Then we've got 2 Boon-Bringer Valkyries, basically Baneslayer Angel against aggro decks. It just gives them an absolute headache. And then 2 Sunfalls against more creature decks, especially if they go wide. So if you want to give this deck a try, guys, Dennis will be in the description below. We're going to play a best of 3 standard game. Let's get it. Okay, opening hand. Yeah, seems okay. Need to be hitting lands, but it's alright. Not the best, but it's okay. Okay, that's good. Well, I mean, it comes with a tapped, which is kind of annoying, but it's still okay. Okay, just land go, land go. It'll be interesting to see what I'm up against here. So, blue-black at least. Maybe, I don't know if it's going to be a control deck. Okay, Grixis. Probably not quite. I was going to say, that was the best time to resolve something. Alright, now I need to be hitting the lands. Sure, so I'm against control. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Come on, play something that can actually counter. These temporary lockdowns are pretty bad. Pretty bad. Sure. Okay, so I did get a land. That's fine. I'll just pass turn. End of turn, I can fire these off. Try and hit land drops. Try. Or I can counter something. Whichever. Okay, well, Demolition Field's got a target now. They're not going to cast anything. So I'm going to surveil 2 and draw 2. Could be seeing something from my opponent here. With like an Urtai. An interesting one to play. Alright, so definitely is control. 100%. Yeah, I mean, they've played a counter spell and card draw spell. Sure. Fabled Passage. Grab a swamp. Sure. Yep. We'll do the same again. If they counter this, it's going to be pretty rough. No, okay. That's great if I had a... Oh, it goes in the graveyard. It's great if I had a creature. Yeah, I don't need no more lives. I've already got one. Alright. Land. Yeah, pass. Alright. Yeah, temporary lockdowns are kind of bad. Kind of bad. This is pretty good though, 3/3. Which is always pretty good. It's gonna activate the land. Interesting. I think we'll blow up that land now. Grab an island. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty decent. I think they're kind of, maybe kind of desperate. Yes, I do want to grab a land, grab an island. Get lost this. Got the no more lie back up. Cool. Sure. Alright, just land go. Pretty good here. I mean, you can always just flash in the Swan and just get him for 3 every turn. As long as there's no Restoration Angel. Cool, draw both of those. Yeah, just pass. Probably just gonna flash in the Swan. Will probably be good. Yeah, I think it'll be very good. Could argue that I could have played the trainer. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Alright, we'll counter and loot. We can ditch one of these. He has no counter spells. Interesting. Ditch one of these temporary lockdowns. Don't need them. They're trash. It's got no counter magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna play this as is. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. Grab that. And then just pass turn. They can kill if they want. I'll just flash in the Swan to protect it. Got 3 counter spells on hand. Pretty good. Pretty good. Opponent's got like a control slash mid-range deck. They got Ral. Ral's really good. Deadly cover-up. Do I care? I mean, probably. Yeah, let's just counter it. They can pay the 3. I'll do everything. Make another guy. Nice. And I can get in and deal some damage. Here we go. I know it's not the most amount of damage, but getting in anyway. Alright. Opponent's on 13. Don't really care if they... yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just do one on each. Sure. Awesome to use more of their board sweepers. Yeah. I mean, I've got one in my hand, but it's not great at the moment. The swans could be pretty good though. Yeah, they can resolve Ral. Doesn't really do much. Sure.
I hope you've got bottled lightning to share.
Maybe using his minus would have been better. Okay. So, well, they're on 13. There's the No More Lies, which I knew was coming anyway. Right, let's animate one of these lands. And let's swing in. Let's see what they do. Okay. Deal with the Ral. I'll try anyway. Yep. I mean, could have activated the other creature land. Try and make sure I can try, like, deal with him, but... What do they want to kill? Probably the land, right? Cut down, sure.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Yep. Alright. Looks like they're going to take the damage. No, they got to go for the throat. Long goodbye. Oh, I can't counter that one.
I can invent my way.
Sure. Yeah, I can't counter that one. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just pass. Alright. Ral's gonna be a pain. Sure.
Together we can shift the current.
Need to find a get lost. Yep. Oh, that long goodbye was really, really good. Really, really good. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Sure. And they got a little bit bigger. Do they want that counter spell? No, they don't. Sure. Past the blockers. Block here. Flash in the Swan. Could have traded, but didn't want to. Okay. They might have a cut down. Which is if they do, it makes my temporary lockdown fine. Yeah, sure. No problem. The problem is the Ral. Like on 9 counters. Pretty crazy. They got removal as well for the Swan. Will that go for the throat? Will that long goodbye again? Actually, long goodbye doesn't deal with it. Go for the throat, it has to be. No? Okay. Let's save in that one. That's a really good draw. Okay, let's animate. We'll tack into Ral. Maybe I should play the temporary lockdown first, I don't know. Okay. I know you got removal. Go for the throat. Sure.
I have a plan.
Annoying. Of course, but it's fine. Makes temporary lockdown again, like I say, better. They got another removal. Okay. Well, I can counter that one at least. Alright, so my opponent's got no cards in hand.
I've calculated exactly.
Their route is pretty hench. With 8 loyalty, which is just
Not giving up.
1, 2, 3, 4, which is just absolutely crazy. Okay, maybe draw a card, play a land. Do it again. Draw a card, another land. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Could play the temporary lockdown here. I think that's probably wise, right? Yeah, let's just do it now. Cool. And then I can basically as kicker. I can basically kicker this trainer. Yep.
Thanks for the helping paw.
You can mill me if you want. Doesn't make a huge difference. Yep. Oh, actually they milled some good stuff. They milled some big fat fatties. Land? Sure. Alright. Okie doke. Yep. Come on, get some goodies. Get lost to be fine. There it is. Okay. We'll take that as well. Right, that can get lost. Beautiful.
I'll search another place.
Beautiful. And I can swing him for 3. Don't forget, they're only on 10. Now they're on 7. And I got counter magic back up. Not looking good for them. Yep. Cool beans. Cool, cool, cool. They got a land. Sure. They got double animate? No, not quite. Oh, no, they do now. Okay. Sure. Yep. Gonna mill me for 8. Go for it. I've only got 10 cards left. 14 cards left. Not great. Alright, take 8, go 7. Draw. Get lost. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, got lethal. GG's. GG. Whoa, that was a good game. That was a good one. Okay, so what do I want to bring in here? I'm against control. Lots of removal. Rao and their lands basically their only win condition. I think we'll bring in the Seedshark. Tidebinder is going to be very good. And if I'm being honest, that's probably it. Yeah. So, Starfall Invocation can go. Temporary Lockdown was really good at dealing with all the otters. So I'll keep that in there. I don't know how good this Eluge is. Yeah. I just don't really know. So I'm probably going to cut like... Probably cut like 3. We are bringing in the Seedshark. We're bringing in the Tidebinder. So we're bringing in more creatures. I'll probably just bring out all of these. I just don't see it being that great. The first instant sorcery spell cast each turn costs 1 blue less. For each land I control with a flood counter on it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll take it out. Okay, opponent going first. This is sketchy, but I'll keep. Okay, perfect hand. I needed a land, and it was literally the best land I could have got. I mean, maybe you could have said the tapped creature land, but it's up there for one of the best lands I could have got. I think I'm just going to play this on turn 2. I just think it's really good to get down on turn 2. I mean, they can counter if they want, I don't really care. Yeah. It's just kind of like, whatever. You know, just a 1-2 that replaces itself. It's not like the best. But obviously it works very well with the Swan and stuff, which we saw in the first game. I'm actually going to play this land. Because I want to hold up my 3 drops. Just in case. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's probably what I want to do. I might counter spells. If they don't do anything here, I'm not going to fire anything off. There's no point. Like, I'm not going to use these. I'm going to keep these up as actual counter spells. I think that's probably wise. That is a good draw though, but again, just pass. Not really do anything. We've got the Demolition Field to deal with the land. That's fine. If they go for Row, I can counter. Might be somewhat wise to flash in a Tidebinder. Just at the end of their turn. Force them just to deal with a threat. That's probably what I do. It's got no forces them. They just kind of like have to act on it. They can't just ignore it. Because eventually you'll get them. Get them good. Alright. We'll counter it. Make them use one of their counter magic. Don't forget it's in their turn, so... Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just pass. Cool. Cool. I forgot they had the Preacher. The Preacher died so early on. I legit forgot they had a Preacher. I'll let him attack. I could counter it. Well, not counter it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll just let him have it. It's fine. All the best for me, but it's fine. It is what it is. Yep. At the end of that turn, I'll fire off this. Try and dig myself out. They're holding all their counter magic up. Sure. Main phase coming in. They got 4 mana. Okay, nothing. Alright, let's draw. Let's see. They'll probably counter it. The Staple Strike. Okay. They got no blue mana open. Okay. Cool. Not looking good for me, but my opponent's got a lot of cards in hand. So I think after Sideboard they've gone for a lot more controlling route. Whereas I'm going for a lot more like creatures. So yeah, okay, that's that graveyard. Nice. Right, so Tidebinder. Yeah, we could. Okay, so don't draw a card. Sure. pretty good. Okay. They've only got 2 blue mana? Yeah. Preacher again. It's kind of annoying. I'll try and counter it. I actually think this is only going to create a 1-1. Not a 3-3. Tidebinder, sure. Okay, so they've gone for a more creature route this game. Man. Tough. I just realised it's not flying. Yeah. This is super annoying. Might just make a token of it. No, let's go layer 3. Okay, after all that, might make a token of it and loot. How much mana is it? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be all my mana. Yeah, screw it. Yep. Alright. Okay. Salvation Swan could be quite good here. But yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. Can keep swinging with the Preacher. Yep. Make more tokens. I won't block. Yeah, could keep the Salvation Swan up, which is actually pretty good for the 2/4 Seedshark because it's not flying, so I can flicker it. Good boy. Now I draw this. Great. Fantastic. Well, just pass turn. I might have to bring in Sunfall. Not even kidding. Okay. They might have a counter spell here. No. Interesting. Sure. Yeah. Past the blockers. Let's see. Okay, they let the Bat God die. Surely not. Well, they do. Interesting. I mean, you've got a lot more resources than I do. Okay. Morale. Use this now. Take out. Playing the No More Lies is kind of pointless. Is it pointless? Probably not. What else am I going to use it on? Make them tap out their mana. Yeah, I think Sunfall. I'm going to bring in Sunfall and we'll go from there. They're bringing in a lot more creatures than I thought. Sure.
Hey, see a guy in a blue hood around here?
Yep.
I hope you've got bottled lightning to share.
I mean, temporary lockdown would be okay, but not great. We're going to a game 3. This is going to be a long one. We're definitely going to a game 3. Fabled Passage. That's not great. Alright. Let's attack Rao. For 4. Okay, play a Fable. We'll get rid of it. We'll grab a white source. We've got a lot of blue, so we'll just grab a white. Okay, and we'll pump up this land. That's fine. Cool. Rouse on 1. That's fine. Look how many creatures they've got. How many they've got? It's crazy. Oh wow, they're actually playing this guy as well. I'm just going to concede. I just don't... I need to have some sweepers going on. This is just ridiculous. So yeah, we're definitely bringing the Sunfalls. We're bringing back the Invocations as well. And I think that's it. I think the temporary lockdowns are okay. I'm going to take out... yeah, I think the temporary lockdowns are fine. This is great, because this allows me to bring back some stuff. Temporary lockdown's okay. I didn't see any get lost that game. I think this, we'll take out the Starfall Invocation. We'll keep the Sunfalls in. I think I'll drop... we'll do a 62 card special, screw it. Opening hand? Yeah, this is great. Really good hand here. Grab a plains. Get cooking. Yep. Turn 2, we can play the trainer. Hopefully get something good. Yep. That is probably one of the best I could ask for. Can't go wrong there with the No More Lies. My opponent didn't really show much removal. To get the Get Lost, so it's pretty good. Alright. Swinging for 1. Might flash in the Tidebinder just for, you know, be a little bit more aggressive. You never know. Yeah, let's just do it. Counter if you want, or you can draw a card. Need a land though. That is, I mean, you could argue I could have lured, which is obviously really good as well. Yeah, they'll sack that. Draw. No, they gotta go for fruit. They're debating it. They'll go for fruit. Okay. So yeah, probably the 3 steps ahead would have been fine. Seedshark is pretty good, but if they slam the Row... we'll just get the Seedshark down. If they slam the Row, it is what it is. I can always get lost it. They don't have the red source yet for the Row either. Okay, Preacher. Or I can get lost that, that's not a problem. Really need land though. Perfect. We'll grab a blue. Cool. Alright, so here, might just get lost this. Need white mana though, for the No More Lies. Yeah, that is annoying. You know what? I think it's fine. We'll just swing him. I think it's fine and pass. I can always use the Demolition Field. Potentially. I'll let him attack. Not a problem. Yep. Sure. I mean, they're not going to go for the route. It'll be kind of silly. The downside is the Demolition Field. I'm just gonna loot. Then counter if they want. just need to get some card advantage going. Drop the one of the No More Lies, so my opponent thinks I've got rid of it. When in actual fact, I just wanted the land. Cool. We'll rumble in. I've got the Swan to protect the Seedshark. But I need to be hitting lands like a boss. I can get lost this. Sure. They're drawing an absolute ton of cards here. Hopefully I can run away with the game with this Seedshark. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on, just need to hit one more land, I'm good to go. I would be good to go. Sure. All the card draw. Literally all of it. And then I can animate this. Just swing in. Sure. Yep. Just take the damage. See what my opponent does. I'll just get lost it now. Just cause. They're 100% holding up the Tidebinder. Kind of obvious. And the gate. Could No More Lies. Could just get lost it again. I think I'm just gonna No More Lies it. Go for a throw on the Seedshark. Okay. Oh, good job I got another get lost. Another 3 steps ahead. Okay. Well, let's do that now. Kind of used the wrong mana, but whatever. Yeah, definitely used the wrong mana. I wanted to keep up the use that Demolition Field, but oh well, can't use these now. Alright. Keeps the land at bay a bit. Okay. Disdainful Stroke, they'll keep that on top. No, they're going to bin it. They got one hand. They're going to pile it on this one guy. It's going to make it a 3-3. Yeah. 3-3 lifelinker. Where's those temporary lockdowns? Alright. Cool. Swinging for 3. Yep. Gain 3. Okie doke. I'll choose a 3 steps ahead. Oh no, I'm just gonna make these tokens, like these 2/2s into tokens. They're kind of just sat there doing nothing at the moment. Cool. Finally, actually got some more lands. One. Okay, we're just swinging in with a team. I mean, it's all well and good, but they will lose this race. Just because I'll have an army. There we go. I was going to say, they will eventually lose just because of the tokens. Nice. Took down Grixis Control, looked like. You know, tough matchup. But in the end, I think, you know, running away with the Chrome Host Seedshark, I had a feeling they probably had a hand for counter magic. And the Seedshark just stuck there and it's just going to get me a ton of tokens. And it's going to be very difficult for them to deal with. And that's basically what happened. And on top of that, I could have protected the Seedshark with the Swan to flash it in. In the end, you know, I'm protected with the counter magic and things like that. And I also have the Swan I could flash in to deal more damage and things like that. But I had so many tokens, it was just going to make it really tough for my opponent to deal with. So this deck is good fun. If you do want to give it a try, there's the description below. And if you made it fun to the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe for more Magic content. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.